Everyone, my name is Konstantin. Uh, I like Swift and WatchKit. I was playing with WatchKit Apps recently and I did this repository with different apps tutorials, which you can find on WatchKit Apps. So this repository basically contains different apps and different tutorials. And today I decided to make one more. And I was really motivated by David Smith to do some screen recording while I'm doing development. And this is my first screen recording and we'll see how it goes. So let's jump to Xcode and start to do new stuff. So this is a completely new project and I haven't prepared for it, so we'll see how it goes. I'll just try to do my development. And this project is just completely empty new target for iOS that contains a WatchKit extension. And today I'll try to play with pages, different pages. So we have this app and we will try to first run it to see if it works. And yeah, we get an emulator and Apple Watch. Right, so it compiles and work. So right now what I do, I want to add some label to it to show an UI. So I search for label, I draw it. Probably I want to have it centered so it looks a bit more nicer. I want to do it pretty huge. So I'm sorry, caption headline will not work out. So I want to have a some system font of size only 50. Yeah, huge. This is what I need. Make some nice color. I like green. Yeah, let's go for a green one. Yeah, maybe more nicer. Let's do it heavy. Let's go for this one. Okay, so this is going to be our first page. That looks good. So save it. Now code run. And do it with command R, which is going to run. It's on an emulator, but a simulator, but we have to actually open it. It doesn't open automatically, and we see we have our number one. Yo! Alright, so we did small stuff, but today we're going to play with pages, and what the pages mean that you can swipe left and right. So how we do it, we need to add one more interface here, and we do control click from an interface to another interface, and then we say next page. And actually we have set up a next page, so we can do command run, or we can go product and run. And then we select the simulator and we see a dot which saying that there is 2 pages, but something went wrong. Those pages are empty, but we should get our dot there. Like, that's weird. Let's try again. Alright. This is interesting. As I said, I haven't prepared for this project, so we're just like playing around and figuring it out. If we try it like this, it works. So something went wrong when we made this next page. We haven't set up any class. Maybe that's the problem, but I'm not sure. So we will figure it out together while we are working. So let's try to set up some interface controller here and see if it works, or just have another label. Actually, what you can do, you can just copy this one and put it here and make it text number 2, because it's going to be our page number 2. And change a bit color. Let's use something like this. We go back to our emulator and see it. Oh, we got our first page, but it's strangely empty without a label. This is interesting. What is going on here? If we do something else, I don't know. Okay, let's do a third page. Alright, or let's do code and cold. And this is the first time I see this strange issue, so we will debug and figure it out together with you. Okay, let's do a duplication. What I do is just say Command D, I'll get another view controller scene, and I can do Command D once more, so I can more and more, I can duplicate these pages. So the interface in a WatchKit is static. It means that you have to set it up everything in storyboards, and you cannot modify the sequences later. Like an example in the pages, I have to create a whole interface and set it up. So we will try to make it next page, oh, this is number 3, and number 4. Yeah, let's have it like this. Let's do an experiment. Entry point. Let's clean it up. And let's clean it up also. So Shift Alt Command key and clean it this way, which removes the data folder as well. Okay, I got some select notification, which I should run. Okay, now it works. So the problems we just had to clean up the data folder, which usually saves you a lot of troubles. Okay, 3, 4. Looks nice. So let's go back to our nicer number 1. I copy this one. This Command C, Command 3, copy paste. Not so good for development, but it works right now. And let's change the color to something more nicer. Red, and I like green, as I said. We will use some fat green. Oops. No, I won't have a fat green. Yeah. So we run our project again, and still nothing. So annoying. What's going on? Okay, clean up once again. Do we need to identifier? Well, let's try to give it identifier, which says 1. This is going to be 2. And clean up once more. And try to run it. And still no label. This is really weird and interesting. Right, if we... So, but if we do label like this, it works, right? Right, it works. If we set it up centered, I'm sorry guys, I haven't, as I said, I hadn't prepared for this video, so just I'm going to do a tutorial, and I decided just to record as well. As we see, if we set it up centered, it doesn't work for a first page, which is really weird, and I'm going to open a bug report for it later when I finish with this tutorial. Okay, doesn't work. Left. And nope. Still nope, no result. Okay, top. Works. Top center. I said two labels. Let's give it a try. Yep, works. So actually, I think today this tutorial is going to be not about how to use pages, but how to debug really weird issues. So label and center is not showing us nothing. Oh, so you can scroll it. Here it is. Our baby gets hidden there. So you can scroll up and down. If a content got too huge, so you can scroll up and down and find out. Okay, so if you have pages, there is something wrong with size calculation. It says size to fit, so it will resize as much as possible, but let's try to make it fix it and say 100. Alright, let's try it. Yeah, it's too huge, but it's not bigger than screen. But as we see, it actually still scrolls. So our screen contains only 2 labels. Let's get center, it really goes in. Yeah, let's try to center, but let's go to the top. Alright, centered and vertical top. Yes. Now it should work, I think. Yeah. Alright. And center, top, and then we set up content center. We can on this one label. Okay, so I want to achieve the same results, so we will do a hacking right now as well with you guys. So I set relative to container and set 1, so it will use the same size as a parent, so it will use all the size, and we don't need this title, ugly title up here, which says 1, so we will just remove it, so it looks nicer. I would like to also remove a watch. They removed it in a there's yesterday presentation event. There was no this time here on your apps when Tim Cook presented. I hope I can get rid of them as well, but we'll see. Alright, so I want to actually I think I'll copy this one, put it here, and set it as a 1. And then I'll set the relative to container, centered. Nah, 50 is not enough. I would go for 100, I think. Yeah. Looks way better now. Alright, we have 1. And see if it works now. I hope so. Alright, I have to select it. Nah, it still don't work. Not center, but top left. It doesn't matter because it will use all the space. And run. I don't see nothing. Oh, I think we have crashed my Xcode and emulator. I'm sorry for it as well. Yeah. So goodbye, emulator. Xcode? No. Alright, I think I'm going to first quit it. Once more. Okay. Report able, please fix my Xcode so it won't crash next time, please. We are back. First thing, clean up. Oh no. Alright, Thank you. It didn't crash once more. So while we are waiting. No, again? The same stuff? No way. What's going on here? Alright, it's running. Building and running. I'll try to disable this one. Stop the project. And clean it up. Build it. And I'll try to run my pages for iOS app first. Sometimes it helps to just run your app for iOS first and stop it. And select pages. Or select your app for watch. Go to hardware. Show correct Apple Watch external display. And run your Apple Watch WatchKit. Okay, now it works. But again, we don't see number 1. Oh, it causes so many troubles as today. Left top. Size to fit. I don't know. Layers to container. Okay, let's try to size to fit. It works. But we don't want this one. We want left. No, right now I think if we vertical size to center, it will go all the way down. Yep. I'm just curious if it will happen if we'd use the same just for one view with one theme. So we can drag this main point, which will select what theme should be your main theme in the app. Okay, and now it says an error because we have the same view controllers ID or theme ID. And so we just remove it. Wow, so many troubles. Okay, so now one is working. We have sequence, and it's not working. And this is annoying. Really annoying. Alright, it's kind of okay. Yeah, just let's leave it this way. I'll make just bigger font. I think 100 goes well. Oops. 100, 3 and 4. So I hope you remember all my steps I did. Maybe I should record a proper video just about how to set up those pages. Basically, you just drag and drop a new interface or new interface controller, and then you do a control click from one interface to another, but not from a label but from an interface. You do a control click and then you set up a next page, and basically that's it what we want to have. So in this case it will be only 2 pages, first and the second one. If we want to have a 4, so we go again, control click, select this one, and now we have a sequence of 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, we haven't done any coding here, so this was just pure interface builder app, and it just show us 4 different pages. Right, I think I'll stop here. I'll go and report this bug, and then we'll come back to session number 2. We'll actually do the same interface with pages, or as many pages as we want, but in a code, and it will give us much more flexibility. So see you in session number 2.